So Kweku Smoke just announced a 6th studio album titled Walk With Me. And the internet has been going crazy, especially on Twitter. People are just trying to decode the meaning of this cover art. And this is a cover art that I've seen people react to. In less than 24 hours, the artwork has about 1.6 million views, and that is so crazy. Now people have been trying to decode the whole cover art, people relating it to the Windows XP background, the 12 disciples, and if you go to the comment section and the quote, a whole lot is happening over there. But then I just had this crazy perspective of this cover art. Now walk with me. Now, first off, let's start with a very obvious thing. You look at the cover art and you see that Smoke is standing on a green hill under a clear blue sky. Behind him, there are people all scattered, and if you count the number of these people, they are 12. Now, if you go to the comment section and the quote of the announcement video, you realize that people have been trying to relate it. And one of the obvious things is relating it to the Windows XP background, type of background that the designer used. It looks like a Windows XP background. I mean, if you're a Gen Z, you're not going to probably relate, but that's fine. People are also mentioning the 12 people behind him, meaning the 12 disciples, because, you know, Kweku Smoke has been preaching about being Kweku Jesus and his followers and all. Someone even did a crazy math in the code saying that Windows XP was officially released on 25th of October and Kweku Smoke's album drops on 31st of October. And that is just 6 days apart. Now, this is also his 6th studio album. So if you look at the 25th or the 25th, you add the 6th part or the 6th studio, that is 6 to 8, and it adds up to 31, which is 31st. And that is some wild kind of mathematics or some wild symmetry over there. But then for me, it gets even deeper. When I look at the album cover, I don't just see the Windows XP or just the 12 disciples. I see something biblical. And this is not just me trying to put on my Christian sheet, but walk with me. Now, if you take a look at the album cover, you get Kweku Smoke standing in the center, and he's got like 12 characters or 12 figures behind him. And for me, that automatically reminds me of like Jesus and his 12 disciples. Now, Jesus picked 12 disciples or 12 ordinary people, scattered, don't know, people that were doing all things. They were doing different things all together, and he decided to bring them together and said, follow me and I will make you fishers of men, as stated in Matthew 4 verse 19. Does that ring a bell? So this is what I'm trying to establish. Kweku Smoke being Kweku Jesus, and if you've been listening to him, you know that he's referred to as Kweku Jesus, right? So in this instance, Kweku Smoke being Kweku Jesus in the center, and the 12 disciples, the people that are scattered behind him from all walks of life. I'm going to expand on this further in this video, but it even gets more interesting. I haven't been listening to Kweku Smoke for that very long. I started listening to him like a few months ago, but if you try to connect the dots, it starts to make sense. Now, do you remember his album that he dropped in 2024 titled Kweku Jesus? There's something really interesting there. Now, one of the songs, or I think it's the first title, it's titled Jah Guide, or yeah, Jah Guide. In that song, Kweku Smoke says, Street Ifremi Kweku Jesus came to save the streets in some Bill speakers, right? So literally, he was just trying to say that the street calls him Kweku Jesus and that he has come to save the street through his music. And that line alone shows that he's been on a journey. And if you look at like previous albums, he's trying to connect the dots. He's been on a journey. And then again, you see that in the life of Jesus, that he was on a journey and he figured his purpose. Now he needed people to follow him. So if in the Kweku Jesus album, Kweku Smoke was talking about his calling, that is, the streets call him Kweku Jesus, and that he has been called to save the streets through his music, which could also be interpreted as the introduction of his purpose, then Walk With Me feels like a continuation, which is the journey itself. Is this all making sense, or I'm just thinking out too loud? And you see, if you listen to that album very carefully, he was just talking about his struggles, his journey. He has songs like Jah Guide, Mrepabeba, and Krabonisem, Shiraba, and Ajekum. All those songs basically talks about his struggles, his journey, and what he has been going through, right? So now he's just trying to say that if you know who I am, I've talked to you about my struggles, my journey, and all that in my previous song. Now, if you know who I am and you share the vision, come walk with me and let's see where the path will lead. Crazy, right? Now, don't get too excited. I even have some more for you. You see those figures scattered behind him, the 12 disciples. In fact, when I saw the quote that counted the people that it was 12, I was amazed. I was like, people pay attention to things, right? And then I had to put my research gear on. Now, you realize carefully that the 12 disciples or the people scattered around him, they are not in line. They are scattered everywhere. And it appears like everyone is just trying to find their feet, trying to find their own path. But then one thing is common. They are all moving in one direction. And that is a beautiful representation of faith and individuality, which again, we find it in the life of Jesus, that people, the disciples had their own things that they were doing. They had their own path that they were going, but they came together and they decided to follow the same direction. So in essence, the path or the ways that we are all going are different, but then the destination has to be the one to connect us. Are you getting the point? And then it even gets more crazy. In the album Kweku Jesus that was dropped 2024, there was a song titled Find a Way. Kweku Smoke basically talks about depression and pain. Couldn't provide for my family. Lost everything, but I didn't lose my faith. Mami Mokuni Jane na Moro go pay. I know one day we could find a way. So in that song, he was literally saying that even though we may be going through struggles, but as long as we keep walking, as long as we walk together, as long as you walk with me, we are going to find a way. Charlie. And that is very deep. Honestly, that is one of my favorite songs on that particular album. Now, there's a lot more to it if you are looking at it from the designer's point of view and a biblical point of view. You see those green hills, the Windows XP background, all those things, the colors in there. It's calm, it's green, and it's like a white hill. And that is a clear symbol of peace. Could also be like it's calm after the chaos. So talking about the chaos and everything that has happened. Maybe now he has found peace, he has found himself. And you see in Psalm 23, the Bible says that he maketh me lie down in green pastures. He restoreth my soul. So this could make Kweku Smoke saying that with everything after the struggles and everything, I've found peace. And funny enough, he has a song that says something, probably found peace. That Charlie, it links up and it appears as if the more you try to look at the cover and think about it carefully, it connects almost with every song of his. And for someone who's found peace after the chaos, after the struggles, I think it's fair enough for him to invite people to walk with him on the journey. Now, the Windows XP background, for the Gen Zs, you can't relate to this, so don't worry. Back in the days, if you're using Windows XP or if you had Windows XP, it was crazy. So this is like a representation of nostalgia, right? Windows XP kind of represents like the early 2000s, the days where technology was very simple. You just come back from school, you open you boot your computer, and then you have like simple, not anything too fancy giddy giddy, you understand? So it brings back this kind of nostalgia where you kind of reminisce over what has happened or what has gone, and you come to say, okay, now I think after all these things happening to me, I've now found my peace, I've now found myself, and I'm in a good place now. And that could also mean that even in this tech-driven, like social media, everywhere chaos, and in this noisy world, there is still a way to find yourself, and there's still something divine to follow. Now, one thing I didn't see people talk about is his posture, his demeanor, and all those things. I realized that instead people were relating him to Kendrick Lamar, and they were mentioning some artist's name. I don't really know them, but paying close attention, there was something interesting. You see the way he's posed and he's looking one side, very calm, very demure. It appears to be like someone who is reflecting, someone who is thinking. That's how the whole vibe of the image gives, right? And also, you don't see any kind of like extreme jewelry, or I don't know if there is one. There is no jewelry, there is nothing too fancy, no chaos, and just something peaceful. So maybe, just maybe, this is a way of saying that, I'm still the guy, I'm still the same old guy from the street, I'm still for the street, but this time around, we are going the peaceful way, the more reflective way, and above all, I'm doing the leading over here. Do you guys remember Pablo Escobar? If you've watched that movie before, you'd realize that anytime that he was making a decision, or he was trying to make like a very informative decision, you'd realize that he would go sit somewhere very cool, very calm, peaceful, and then he would try to think about all those things. I see that vibe also in this cover art, right? And this whole cover art is giving like pure peace, no chaos. So now, putting everything together, the Windows XP reference, the 12 figures, which is the disciples, the green white hill at the background, the title Walk With Me, and the image itself of him standing in the center with no kind of chaos going around. I think this isn't just an album cover, but instead this is a visual sermon. And I feel like this is going to be a continuation of Kweku Jesus, the album that he dropped last year. But I can anticipate something more personal, more human, and more grounded. And honestly, most of his songs are more personal. So I feel like this wouldn't be any different. But if there's one thing to expect, it's going to be more calm and not too much of chaos. Now, to the creative director or the designer who came up with this concept, that is very genius. And I don't know who did this, but a huge shout out to him. And he did a great job. This is an inspiration to like other designers like myself to think of things as though cover art design is not just like the visual aesthetics. That cover art designs is supposed to make people feel something, right? And you see, when a cover art or your cover is able to spark conversations, because in less than 24 hours, this cover art is already amassing about 1.6 million impressions as of the time of recording this video. I don't know when you're going to see this. And if you look at the comments and the quotes, it's super crazy. And if a cover art, an announcement alone is able to amass such numbers, that alone can be said that you, the creative director or the creative designer who did this, has done your job. And also to artists, this is a reminder that visuals are extensions of your voice. People may just hear your music and pass, but your videography, your artwork, the visuals that you put out there, it can stick with people forever. So make sure that you are investing into some of these things. I see so many artists, they don't just invest in cover art or artworks because after all, they might think that the song is the most important part. But this cover art should tell you otherwise. So yeah, personally, I feel like Kweku Smoke isn't just dropping an album. He's just inviting people, his followers, and his fans on a whole mission. I must say that these are my personal observations, just my personal observations. If you agree with me, it's fine. If you don't agree with me, you can leave your thoughts in the comment section. But the album drops on 31st of October. We'll just be here to listen and see if the songs would match the cover art and all that I've talked about or spoken about in this video. But what do you really think about this cover art design? I'd love to hear your comments and your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so very much for sticking around to watch this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. It's Innocent here and bye.